It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see T. Higgins. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we Riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dragons of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly.
I'm gonna retire this season, so I'm gonna make sure everybody plays be exact. And you know what? No. Yeah. You stay down there. And I'll put you up there so you can get some play time. Actually, yeah, you're gonna be like that. Is my quarterback right? Yeah. And what are my stats today? 150 passing yards. Alright. Will do.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
Yeah, 3-3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Gotta get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
Here we go. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage. Here's Burrow. By McBride. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And they go play action now. Burrow.
Oh, nice.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Here we go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Bengals bring out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will come back out deep in their own long field ahead of them.
They want 350 yards passing.
His 8th season in the National Football League.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses have been able to stop him or even slow him down.
Oh, I meant to change my...
Another big game right here.
Oh, well.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Ooh, almost a good catch.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's James.
Yep. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, buddy.
Down the left sideline. Touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dragons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3-and-out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play. Yeah.
That too.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And it's fielded at the 34.
Nope, I was, but I'm not.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
Got him.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Dragons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now it's Burrow. Pressure comes and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now,
wait a minute. How did my X Factor get on?
Australian punters with their
I'll take it.
Flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football.
I will take it.
Stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Back to throw now on first down. Has his man, that's James. Gets through and now an opening. There he goes left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here,
into heavy traffic and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yo, the defensive tackler came through.
Build this kind of lead in the opening quarter, and man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself.
3 minutes and 30 seconds. And by defensive tackle. Wow, that is crazy.
This start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. After the pick 6, here's Burrow again.
I definitely got to make sure they don't get any yards at all.
Rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Oh, my left. Okay. Yeah. We definitely got to keep it a buck. Keep it real.
Second down, it's Hill. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Well, a tough situation to overcome here.
Don't worry, Bears. Y'all right behind us.
Burrow.
Oh, man.
Now the Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And take it right on the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still score again here. A look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7.
Everybody got this throw, bro.
Second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here we go, set.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got
That's right, buddy.
Before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Right back to him on 1st down. And some room to work. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Buddy.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Let me just make sure this. Good.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cotton. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26.
I was trying to go around him.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Cotton.
A yard.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry. So
wow, 21-0.
Success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits.
Yes, sir, buddy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They're passing here. Joe Burrow under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And out will come the offense as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
How we doing, viewers?
Cotton, and he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't
trying to finish up the season here.
Like that. So when they do,
8 more games left.
Pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll get this one
nice
down
run.
near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll run on first down. Cotton. And they work
Look at that.
The 5. He'll be stopped
Look at that run,
6.
man.
139 yards rushing now for
that
the
run is
NFL
amazing.
leader coming into this ball game. Right back to him on first down.
I knew it.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dragons drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 42-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Oh,
got him.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result,
imagine breaking that and going all the way.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. Cotton. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 yards there. First down. They'll keep it on the ground. Cotton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dragons are able to add on to their first-half lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. point after, right down the middle. And a route is on
Kansas
here in
City's
this first
beating
half.
the Chargers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Joe Burrow back out there for the next Bengal possession. And his struggles, they're continuing. He had 3 interceptions in last week's ball game. 2 more already here before halftime as they take over with a first down. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
About time y'all made a play.
Down, but able to slip across the 35.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All right, I feel y'all.
Now it's Burrow.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And this will be stopped
A little bit too late for the Heat.
That one good for 7 yards.
Here we go. Here's 2nd and 3.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Come on now.
And he's taken down.
Enough is enough.
For a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Now Burrow.
Come on, Joe.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple
The
defenders.
Bears.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the
Ooh,
yardage
look
number
whose X
already
Factor
ridiculous.
is on.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far.
Nice.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Dragons just continue to roll.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and throw in the football.
And the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Burrow looking to pass. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Under pressure, they got him again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, and they are nearing halftime with the Steelers out in front. The Steelers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game.
Even the Bears is doing it.
Touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And that one, all tied.
And Minnesota haven't won a game yet. Ali. That is crazy.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they'll get him down right
First
around
down.
the 11-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Cotton, and he'll be taken down at the 18. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him.
Credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Cotton, give him 5 on the carry.
They're trying to melt the clock.
Down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Cotton, and he'll be tackled right
Thanks
on
for
the
the extra yards.
45. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Where are you out of yardage? I know you're over 300 yards now.
Now a handoff up the middle.
Yep, you are.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Up the middle they go.
Not this time, buddy. Give me my yards back, homie.
Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft. And
he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Dragons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. On 2nd down.
What I want to do is...
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Here's Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taking it about the 16. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Again, he'll drop to throw. James has got it, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
This is how you melt the clock.
Look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
I love this. I really don't need to be in a rush to score anymore as it is.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dragons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals getting set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the gun, a run for Hill. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after
we in the
this
4th
break.
quarter already?
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away.
Final quarter.
This is fielded at the 27. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dragons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Buried by multiple defenders. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals. And he'll find Chase on the right side.
I gotta learn how to force fumbles.
So the completion.
Ooh, Dallas is coming back from behind.
4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard
See, I could
line.
just melt the
You never know
clock.
where these things are going to go, dude.
No, what was it? You got a John
I really
Heisman quote
could.
about that,
Yeah,
right?
he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny.
Let's
and
see,
you
we got
never know where it's
500
gonna
yards
end up.
passing.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards, the final tally. He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just melt the clock.
From the 41,
Take it
this
play
is
by
second
play.
and a yard.
I really don't need a score anymore.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
I mean, I
It's
wouldn't
third
call it
down.
force, but you know.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down.
Here we go.
I'm just taking complete control of the clock, bro. 4 minutes is gone. Oh
Set up
my
a throw.
gosh. This is just
Over
too
the middle,
easy.
it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards.
Second, you got more catches than that.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Bro,
Good
we
gain of
soaking
9 on
half the
first
time.
down.
Like, we soaking
Second
about
down
at
in the
least
yard.
45% of the time off the clock, bro.
They'll set up to
45% at
throw.
least.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Work in the middle of
Yep.
the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And give him 7 yards on the
Y'all
play,
haven't
and they
put
do
in
pick
this
up the
whole
conversion
entire
on third
quarter.
down.
Bro. I'm gonna need y'all defense to step up. This is embarrassing.
They're
We
gonna
took
look
off
to
almost
throw.
5 minutes of y'all time.
This is caught. Nice
And we not
job
even trying.
defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And we've seen him
Look
have
at this.
success
I'm gonna just
earlier
let
on
it go
with the
down to
ball in
3
his
minutes.
hands because he is a
Just
get it
because
in
I can.
space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Second and 1. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding
Yeah,
where
y'all
the
not-
football
y'all
is,
not
finding
gonna-
it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The running back beats you.
1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Dragons are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Oh, flag.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
We haven't had a penalty all game.
Well, we
Oh,
looked at
first
each
time
other
for
right when
everything.
he flinched, we knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
What a game.
Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching.
And the sad thing is, y'all haven't sacked me all game.
What does he always tell us that he preaches to
I haven't had a hit all game.
It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the deep
Caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Dragons add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
Sorry, Cincinnati fans.
On the drive's first play.
This wasn't y'all day.
Huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
I just got to prepare for the Bears. It's either going to be the Bears or the 49ers. Or the Chargers.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Flag comes
Not a penalty flag, bro. Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't a safety. That would have been PO'd. I got to stop calling these childish penalties.
Relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole
Those are
lot,
kid
does it?
calls, bro.
Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4.
Watch me not this 2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly
If I can just get one block punt before the end of the season.
Fielded at the 33. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way.
I'm going to do a 1-minute drill.
Partner, because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Has his man, that's James.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A solid stiff arm. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
That'll be caught by James.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing.
Got him.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been
All right,
ugly
guys.
from the
Thanks for the
get-go.
likes, views, and subs.
For the winning team here, Charles,
Comments.
that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope
Till
for
next
in the
time,
National
man. We
Football
out.
League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep. So for Rio,
their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6.